What is up, people of YouTube? This is Carter, aka Headshot from MowDownGaming here, and today we're doing a create a class video. Now, I tried to do this a while ago, and I've clearly had the worst luck in the world with videos because every time I make every time I render a video, half the time that video file just goes nowhere. Like, it just gets deleted. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If my computer's just deleting it, I have no idea. But to be fair, it was just tips. I had gameplay in the background. And I might use that gameplay for something else, because it's never been seen before, so it could still be used. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to show you my public match classes, my arena classes, and my custom game classes, because they're all a little bit different, set up for a little more S&D, CDF up, all that stuff. So let's get into it. So the first class, I have a KRM. Don't really use it. It's kind of just a fun class. My first class slot is kind of just something that, I'll screw around with. If I want to try a gun out, that's where I put it. So don't even mind that. But the thermal, the thermite grenade, amazing. If you want to use it, it's super good for hardpoint. Safeguard's not too bad, so if somebody's trying to escort the robot, you throw it on that. I suggest that. Now, this is one class that I use all the time. And I might even take the concussion off, but it's the VMP with stock, grip, and long barrel. Now, these are basically essentials, like grip and quick draw is what I have on there. Quick and drip, oh my god, I can't even speak. Quick draw and grip are essential for a submachine gun. Long barrel, actually, I should rephrase that. Grip, not essential. Quick draw and long barrel are essential. Grip, you can kind of take it or leave it, but it would be something I suggest on it, specifically the VMP. For the VMP, I'm going to say, those are essential. The long barrel, quick draw, grip, those are essential. Semtex, you don't really need any kind of grenades in this game. It doesn't really matter. And then for perks, I use overclock on this because I like to get my specialist, all the time. Fast hands, you can't not have it. Like, you really, really need it. Swap weapons faster, not really a big deal, but aim faster after sprinting. Everybody knows, if you've played Call of Duty for a year, for many years, you know that is the key to winning gunfights, and there's just really no debating it. And then blast suppressor, you need it. Like, you can't have people knowing where you are all the time. Now, I'm not a big fan of ghosts and everything, or a suppressor, because if I shoot or if somebody gets a UAV, good. Come to me. Let me Shrek you in the face. But, blast suppressor, that's just unwanted attention that, if you are trying to get behind somebody and they won't see your movement, at least, so you can get behind them even if they have a UAV. You can go get behind them really quick. You can kill them without them knowing, or at least knowing last minute. Now, the next one, M8. I would normally take off the grenade and then have stock, because I already have primary gunfighter on there. So red dot or ELO, kind of depends on which one you prefer. On the M8, I actually prefer the red dot. On the XR2, I actually prefer the ELO, which is kind of weird. It's kind of backwards. Most people like the ELO on the M8 and the red dot on the XR2, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then quick draw, stock, and grip. Grip, you can kind of trade off and maybe even put long barrel on it, because I know I've seen a lot of people with that. But I'd say that's more or less what you need on there. And again, fast hands, gung ho, that's kind of a perk that you can interchange. You don't need it, but it helps. And then if you're playing competitive, I would suggest always, obviously in S&D, always have blast suppressor and dead silence. Those are what you need. And then gung ho, you can kind of trade off. Even in pubs, or not in pubs, in respawn games, you can still have dead silence. I don't really edit my classes. I don't take dead silence off and put gung ho on. I'll just keep dead silence and blast suppressor, because gung ho is not super needed, but again, it helps out a little bit. And then we got the Weevil. This, I'm waiting for it to get buffed. As you see, again, the quick draw, grip, long barrel, it's kind of just a go-to for all the SMGs. Don't really put any red dots. I used to run a red dot on the Weevil, but then I got used to the iron sights, so it's all good. Again, same perks. I've got that nade on there. It works nice. The Vesper. Now, this is a little bit weird. So obviously, if you've ever used the Vesper, it melts, but you run out of ammo really quickly. And there's completely a solution to that. So because grip is not really needed, you can still get long range kills, you can do everything normally with just quick draw, then you can fill that class, or that perk slot, not perk slot, attachment slot with Extend-A-Mags, and it brings it up from 30 to 42, I believe, and then those extra 12 bullets really just help out. Then I got the long barrel, obviously, on there. So for all my perks, I'm basically either going to have Gung Ho, Blast Suppressor, or Dead Silence, and you'll see in the competitive classes, I basically don't use Gung Ho, because you don't really need it. Again, Fast Hand's going to be on every one of my perk 2 slots. And then perk 1, don't usually use a perk 1, but on some classes I'll use Afterburner or Overclock. And then I think on one S&D class, let me check, I have Sixth Sense, which helps out. So the HVK, that'll probably end up changing. I haven't really edited the classes here, but Quick Draw Grip, Stock, again, needed. Dead Silence, Blast Suppressor, like I said, going to be on basically every class. This, I'm not sure why I have Afterburner put on. Extend-A-Mags were nice. Okay, so that one's completed. That's all good. VMP, again, same attachments, literally the same class as my pub class. You got the nade on there in case, typically I don't run a nade, I'll run the EMP every once in a while, just as a precaution in case somebody has something up. And then another S&D class, the M8. Now this is really, you can use it with anything. I'm thinking maybe I'll take off Afterburner and put on a stun or something, but you don't really need it as long as you're accurate, and the M8 melts, so that's good. It's really kind of like you can hold down a spot or you can push. This class is kind of perfect for it all. And then I still use like this class in Respawn. I should probably, I don't even know why I don't have Blast Suppressor on. That is a problem. I will switch that after. I'll probably get rid of Afterburner and the nade, and then put on, actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. You just are witnessing the perfection of a class. There we go. See, like I said, you don't really need grip, but it helps. Now you got stock quick draw, red dot like you did in Black Ops 2. Grip helps in this game, but it's not needed. And then the Vesper, this is kind of like, this is a sniper class, so I've got the SVG with the thermal, the Vesper with the quick draw and the long barrel. You don't need extended mags in S&D because, the chance of you getting 3 people at one time or having to switch back and forth, rare. And the Vesper reloads pretty quick anyways. And again, you have, why the heck? I got Gung Ho on this. I don't even need that. I need Blast Suppressor on that. What the heck? I'm switching up classes right in front of you. You are seeing this. That, I might switch to something else. I don't know. I'll figure that class out later. And then we have Arena, which are, again, pretty much the same. I have the XR2 with the ELO, the quick draw on the stock. Pretty nice. We got Sixth Sense on there just in case I need to know where somebody is. And with that XR2, it does help because it doesn't shoot quite as fast as the M8. I think it might be slightly more powerful. But I feel like in general, it's not as good of a gun. So if you have the jump on somebody with Sixth Sense, it's going to help. Again, the Vesper, same attachment, except this time I've got a trophy system in case I got to jump into a hill, put that trophy down, keep the hill locked down. Same setup as my pub class, except I got Dead Silence and Blast Suppressor. M8, same thing, no nade, no first perk, just that so I can run and gun, hold down a position, do whatever. And then the Vesper, same class as what I have in my custom game classes for GBs. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys can maybe take some tips from that. Set up your classes pretty similarly. I find they work really well. I've never really had any issues. The HVK is a really good gun. Might switch it up. Other than that, I'm happy with my classes. Maybe strategy might change later in the game. I might want to change my classes. So you never know. The meta changes throughout the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you like the freaking video. Comment. Tell me what you want to see next time. Tell me what your classes might look like. I don't know. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.